What's happening, John? What's going on, bro?
What's happening, my brother? Happy
I'm all right,
Saturday.
man. Yes, it is, man. How's everything with you?
Ah, man, I'm blessed. Every day I wake up is a good day.
Right, because at least we're here. I mean, this stinks. This stinks, but at least we're here, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's
Where
crazy
were
time.
you? Where were you when COVID first hit? Where were you when the coronavirus hit?
Uh, I was when I first started hearing about it, I was on the road, and then I think it was in
Shaq.
Vegas, and traveling, and then I went to the Bahamas. I did the first week of spring break. You know, I'm sure you're busy as fuck during spring break too. So the first week, I was about to go through this month-long spring break madness, and I think I did one show in the Bahamas, and then after that, everything got canceled. But I had heard about it like 2 weeks before that, and I like told my team to start taking, like boosting up their immune system. And I had started boosting up my immune system as well. Because, we
Okay.
can't get sick on the road as it is. So I keep supplements. I
Nope.
try to eat as healthy as possible. I try to drink a lot
Shaq
of
was.
water. So we were preparing for it for a while. And that's all I've been doing, too, since I've been home. Just, me and my family, making sure everybody is taking supplements and herbs and boosting their immune system up. Because if you keep your immune system boosted up and you stay healthy, you won't even get sick at all. Like, I don't get sick in general at all, ever. Don't take no flu vaccines, none of that. I drink my green juices, supplements, sea moss, all of that stuff, and I'm great.
Well, that's the same thing. I'm on the Dr. Sadie diet and have been for a while. I kind of slipped off a little bit, but I pretty much stay on fruits and vegetables. I don't eat meat like that anymore. I haven't eaten meat for 30 years, but I generally stay healthy. Yeah, I haven't done it. Shaq, what's going on? I need to get at you. I've been trying to get at you for like 3 weeks. Shaq is on here with us. So,
What up, Shaq?
Yeah, Shaq crazy, man. Shaq crazy. I wanted to DJ for his event because he had an event with Rob Gronkowski, and I was going to do it, but I just couldn't get in touch with him. But Shaq, if you haven't left, man, send me a DM. I'd like to get at you. So
I gotta thank you before you get into it, though. Thank you for doing this, every week, bringing great people, a variety of different people on here to talk about all kind of stuff. Because I think without what's going on, we would never be able to do stuff like this. Like that conversation you was having with will.i.am about Michael Jackson. Like you don't get gems like that without people doing this like what you're doing now on social media. Like we wouldn't be able to get some of the amazing gems that we get of just people telling stories and just having a casual conversations are the best way. It's a natural way of hearing a story, and I think everybody out there feels like they're just in the room with us or whoever listening to the story, and it's more easily digested than just an interview, because we're all in our houses or homes or wherever we are in a really comfortable environment, not in front of a camera, not this, it's not formal. And I think, you get some great material. So I commend you for doing what you're doing, because people don't realize it takes a lot of time and effort to get these interviews done. Like you tried me a couple of times to get it done. I just mentally wasn't in the right place to come on and talk, so I just needed time because just life in general just weighs you down. So I commend you before we get started on doing what you do every week. Salute.
I thank you, man. For me, it was an issue where my mind wasn't in the right place. But this was the 2 hours a day that I could be semi-clear. So like as with me and you do the same thing for a living. Vincent Herbert, what's going on, man? I love you.
What's up, Vince?
Yeah, we do the same thing. So our joy comes from being on stage, right?
Right.
Then you take the fact that we went from making a decent amount of money to zero. So now it's not like we have jobs that we can still do during the coronavirus.
Right.
So that takes you into a dark place as well. And I just got to the point where I said, something, I have to focus on something. And I started to focus on doing this every day. And just like you said, bringing people on here is hard. Look, I had you were supposed to come on one time, then we changed it to another time. then it was this time, and I was sitting to myself, and I was like, if Jon don't show up this time, I know he don't fuck with me. And I was ready for that. I was like, you know something, I cannot believe this motherfucker. But here you are, you showed up. But I knew you would. I knew it was just a scheduling thing. But I didn't know that your mind was like that. And it's so funny because sometimes these are the best 2 hours of my day.
Right.
And to be honest with you, to get these 2 hours to be like this, sometimes I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do it. But that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me moving. That's what gives me a purpose until we get back out on the road. How long do you think it's going to be before we get back out on the road? How long do you think we're going? How long do you think we're going to be in this with no shows?
To be honest, it takes vaccines at least 2 years, right, to be developed. And then when the vaccines are developed, you got issues that might occur with the vaccines, as well as how many millions of people are in the world. They're going to try to make everybody in the world get access to the vaccines and take it. I think people are going to be on the road next year, but I'm not trying to just rush back out there because it's going to be, we still don't know everything about this virus. We still don't know the long lasting effects of this virus. People, you can get the virus more than one time. Just because you got it once, you can get it again. They're not telling y'all that shit, but that's a fact. You can get it again. I know people in China. I've been talking to my people in China from when this shit first started we started talking about it over here. Act like, yo, what's going on? What's going on over there? Asking them because they are weeks ahead of us. And, you know, I'm hearing you can get it more than once. So I'm not about to be the guinea pig and be running out here and being all in any clubs and wilding out. You know, I'm older and health is everything to me. You know what I mean? My son just graduated from college, so I got to be here for him and my wife and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to just risk it for a quick dollar. So it's not that important. I'll do something else. You know, I'm doing my virtual sets every Saturday, DJing LilJonLive.com, producing again. So I don't necessarily have to get back on the road. But I think when it's figured out, it's going to be 2022. Next year, we're going to be out, but it's iffy. It's going to be more outbreaks and blah, 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 blah. But for real, back touring, I think 2022. Because if you think about it, you listen in the news in different countries that have it under control, they still have outbreaks here and there and clusters that they got to reel back in. So people who are asking, do we have friends in China? Both of us have friends in China. My man, DJ Mike Bond, is from China. DJ Mendez. I have 10 or 12, 15 people, friends, cooks, chefs, all kinds of people in China. So we know what's going on ahead of the curve. Now, I want to explain something to people if you don't know about China. China handles their business a little differently than America. In China, you do what you're told. Yeah.
You don't do what you're told.
You don't say shit.
You don't say nothing, okay? You either get down or you lay down. So when they tell you that this is what it is, that's what it is. And what happens is because of that action, because of number one, quick action, because when they tell you to do something, you do it, it got handled quickly. Here in America, you have too many people who want to be the boss and no people listening. So now down south and in Republican places, it's like, forget the mask. In Democratic places, they wear the mask. And nobody knows what's going on. And we got a bunch of confusion and all of that. And because of that, it's going to last here way longer. Now, the second piece of what we were just talking about is the vaccine. You're really into health. I'm really into health. Personally, I don't want the vaccine. I'll take my chances with my own health with no vaccine for me. Or you know something, Bill Gates and all y'all dudes, y'all can come down and take the vaccine in the hood, and then we'll talk about it later. I don't listen. I'm really conflicted about the vaccine. I do not know. I'm not here to say yes or no to it, but I can say for myself right now that would be a no. What's your stance on it?
That'll be a no because it's about money, man. It's all about money. And the vaccine, you got to think about, if you go into history, look up when they had the polio vaccine and all these other vaccines, it killed a lot of people. It killed people. So I'm not taking something, for one, that somebody's rushing to get figured out.
Right.
It takes years to do research to figure out that shit. And then two, you don't need it if you take care of yourself, if you put the right herbs in your body. We have gotten away from natural healing. Pharmaceuticals is a multi-billion, billions of dollars industry that all it does is kill you. Get back to natural healing, ladies and gentlemen. Drink more fucking water.
Get your glass of water.
When your mom, anything you say, Mom, I got a headache. Mom, this wrong. Mom, and your mama say, go drink some water. She was fucking right. Water is a cure-all. Sometimes you're dehydrated. We don't drink enough water because people are drinking juice and soda and this and that. You're putting fucked up shit in your body. That's why your body can't heal properly, because you don't have enough nutrients in your body. So me, like I said earlier, I'm taking, all of these supplements, herbs, I take a tonic every day that has apple cider vinegar in it. You know what I mean? Look up anti-inflammatory shit that you can do to release inflammation in your body. Inflammation is everything. You get rid of inflammation, you're good. So, ladies and gentlemen, do your research. Just don't run out there just because someone else says do it and this and that. If you boost your immune system, you don't have no problem with this virus. And just be smart. Be fucking smart.
I agree with you. I mean, people, if you don't know, and I had a couple of days where I, messing with my daughter Tiana, I was eating pizza and all of that. I had to pipe down, bring it. But listen, it happens, man. Like, she had the pizza in here. Pizza's my favorite food. And when the coronavirus first started, John, I didn't eat meat. I mean, I don't eat meat anyway. I didn't eat fish, bread, nothing for about 70 days. I lost 50 pounds in 70 days. So I went from 305 to like 265, right? All right, cool. Right. So I got that. And, when I got a little loose and I said, I was acting like it wasn't happening, and I had to reel myself back and get focused again. Since we're talking about this kind of deep stuff, medicine always masks what the problem is. It doesn't heal what the problem is.
Right.
So if they give you a pill for something, it's just masking it. Now, my thing is, the only problem that I have with all of this is that they're telling me that that I can't take vitamin C and I can't do this and I can't take natural remedies, but you want me to take my medical advice from a nigga who sells computers. No, no, sir. No.
Right.
I'm not doing that, sir. I'm not doing that. I implore everybody on here to do your own research about it. Whatever that is, whatever you want to do your own research on it, whatever the case may be. Let's move on. Get low. Turn down for what? Yeah, Lovers and Friends. You've had many, many just classic records, man. Where did Lil Jon start? What was the start of Lil Jon? Fatman Scoop.